It's Auto Parts Sport 4s as they get ready to rock and roll off of turn number 4. Ron Gajowski, Taylor Bowser up at the top of the field as they jump up on the throttle. Green flag unfurls. We're underway. And as they hit turn 1 already, the 44 try to make it 3 wide down into turn number 1. Settles it back behind, down the back straightaway. Gajowski's got the advantage, but Bowser has not slowed up on the outside as they come off of turn number 4.
Yeah, Levesque got that great jump. Still going to look to work the inside. As take a look at Crystal Murray creeping up on the leaders. She's got to settle it back 2 wide for 4th. As Levesque going to work this inside lane, trying to make it 3 wide for the lead, but Gajowski able to slip away.
Still wheel to wheel at the top of the field. They roll down into turn number 1. Gajowski now gets a half a car length, make that a full car length off of turn number 2. Levesque slides in down on the inside as they come off of 4. The 04 of Freitas right behind him down low. The 48 of Tyler Duhanchik there as well. 5 cars make it 6. Battle for the lead off of turn number 2.
Jared Freitas had to settle back, was working that middle lane very well, but he has to settle it back in. Meanwhile, Levesque creeping in on Ron Gajowski as Bowser and Freitas race wheel to wheel for 3rd.
Down the backstretch they go, and Taylor Bowser backsliding on the top side. She's dropped back to the 4th position now as the 48 of Tyler Duhanchik slides a run in down low. Gets by Crystal Murray, takes a look to the inside of Taylor Bowser as he goes down on the inside.
Meanwhile, for 5th, Duhanchik versus Murray. For 8th, the 74 of Bruneau battles Henry Lavalley's 89. As Levesque right up on that bumper of Gajowski for the lead. Freitas not far behind.
Nose to tail down the back straightaway, and Freitas right there on their tail. Bowser's regrouped in that 4th position, takes another look to the outside. Gajowski slides up off of 4, opens up that inside lane. Levesque not able to take advantage of that open groove, settles it in back behind.
Top 5 nose to tail as Murray pressuring in Duhanchik, going to try to get in on the inside, nothing there. Levesque settling in for 2nd, going to look to take over the lead. As the field's starting to feel itself out, settle in a little bit.
Right now, everybody single file down into turn number 3. The top 2 in a little bit of a breakaway. Colin Levesque in that red and white 44 sits in the number 2 spot all over the back bumper. Takes a dive down to the inside off of 2. Gajowski up front. The Smitty's towing machine setting the pace down into 3 and 4. Another push off of 4, but that has not slowed him up just a little bit.
Battle is for 4th. Duhanchik, Bowser, Crystal Murray in there as well. As Levesque, he rounds the back stretch with Gajowski. Still looking to take that lead. Gajowski working that outside, giving Carlin nothing. He still leads here.
Gajowski trying to find a good groove, and now he slides up a little bit too much. And Carlin Levesque dives down to the inside, slides up to the top of the leaderboard, and leads the race off of turn number 4. 12 laps up on the board.
Top 6 nose to tail as they gear towards the back stretch. Gajowski now has to play catch up as Murray pressures in Duhanchik for the 5th spot. Hayes battling with Lavalley also for the 7th. Duhanchik got a little ratchet getting into the infield as Levesque starts to open up the lead as he rounds turn 4. Double wide for 4th. Duhanchik versus Bowser. Duhanchik working the inside, able to barely take it over with 15 laps now up on the board.
10 laps remain for Carlin Levesque, who's pulled away from Ron Gajowski as the 38 of Crystal Murray takes the spot away from Taylor Bowser. She works herself up inside the top 5. Down off of turn number 2 comes your leader, as Carlin Levesque, the Warwick native, looks for his 2nd win of 2022.
Ron Gajowski, however, may have something to say about that as he sits about 2 car lengths behind Levesque down the back straightaway. Duhanchik right up on Freitas for 3rd. Lavalley the same on Taylor Bowser for 5th.
Henry Lavalley starting back in the field in 11th. now sits 7th on the grid as they come off of turn number 2, putting some pressure on Bowser off of turn 2, and settles it in back behind. Behind them, Sam Matera trying to make some noise. Underneath the 14, dives underneath Hayes. They go side by side off of turn number 4. Hayes up on the outside, Matera down low.
That battle for third, spicing up a little bit. Duhanchik and Murray all trying to get in on Jared Freitas. All three drivers have at least one win this season. Levesque, however, opens his lead up. We'll look to make it 2 wins this year as now Duhanchik pulls away. Murray sliding in for 4th place. Great crossover move by Crystal.
Crystal not letting Tyler get out of her sights. As each car he passes, she seems to be able to do the same. 22 laps will be up on the board as they come off of turn number 4. 3 laps remain for Carlin Levesque, Ron Gajowski, and Tyler Duhanchik, your top 3.
Murray and Freitas round out the top 5. Deeper in the field, the 78 of Tebow pressuring in the 14 of Hayes. That battle is for 8th place. Sam Moretta keeping her ground as well. 2 laps to go.
Off of turn 4, Colin Levesque all by himself at the top of the leaderboard as he crosses a stripe under the white flag. Right now the battle is for 2nd as Tyler Duhanchik all over the back bumper, that black number 27. While he does that, look at Crystal Murray dive to the outside, trying to keep her podium finish streak alive as they come off the corner. Colin Levesque picks up his 2nd win of the season. 2nd place going to Ron Gajowski. Crystal Murray just edging out Tyler Duhanchik for 3rd. Tyler will have to settle for 4th, with Jared Freitas rounding out the top 5. As Crystal Murray climbs out of her 3rd place machine, and Crystal, a great move right there at the end to get by the 48 for 3rd.
Yeah, it was kind of fun. I didn't think that was going to stick, but I guess it did.
This car has been consistent all year. I think you and I have talked more than I've talked to anybody at all. And each week we find you up on the podium.
It is definitely going pretty well this season. I can't complain.
I know you got some people to thank keeping you up here.
Yeah, everybody sponsors us and helps us out. Rich from Helger South Coast Power Equipment, Ryan Quick Oil, Beth and Mike from B&M Maintenance, Jim Hawkins, Chuckrin, like all you guys, Josh, Jeremy, everybody who helps out all the time, my dad, my grandpa, my brother, AJ, Ashley, Meme, Grandma, all you guys, Mom, of course. Oh, thank you.
Congratulations. 3rd place finish for Crystal Murray. 2nd place, best finish for Ron Gajowski. Ron, this car looked as good as it has all year long.
Yeah, it was fucking rocket ship out there. I tried to keep it going, tried to hold up first. He passed me. Hey, I got podium. I'm happy.
Looked like it developed a push the longer you went, green flag, but still a great job holding on. I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yes, big thank you to Gil over at TTM, my dad, everyone in the pits, Barrett's Towing, L&M Property and Solutions, Cooper over at Complete Concrete Cutting, and all the fans for coming out today.
It's got to feel good to finally get this on the podium.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Congratulations. Great 2nd place finish for Ron Gajowski. And win number 2 on the season. How about it for Carlin Levesque? Carlin, a great run. You followed the 27 for a little bit, waited for him to make that little bit of a mistake, and, man, you just pounced on it.
Yeah, I was following him for like the first half of the race, and he got a little squirrely going into 1, and that's when I was able to get under him. This is a crazy race considering last week we were back of the pack, and this week we're back in front.
It's got to feel real good to get back up here again, pick up your 2nd win of the season.
Yeah, it feels real good. This is the only season where I've won 2 in 1 season, so that's an accomplishment of itself. I got to thank Lucas Milhoff, Diamond Racing, Sign Shopper Eye, Bizarre Intentions, and everybody else who helps out week in and week out. We don't have the biggest race shop, but we get it done.
Getting your 2nd win this time of year, it's got to feel real good going into when we get closer to that championship chase.
Well, not really. We have to add weight.
Shh. We won't tell them about that, but congratulations. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? A round of applause for our top 3 finish.